Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Champions League Spotlight. I'm your host. Today we're diving into a dramatic conclusion to Newcastle United's Premier League season, and it just so happens to be connected to their Champions League fate. So, in what was expected to be a comfortable afternoon at St. James Park, Newcastle found themselves staring down the barrel of missing out on European football if Manchester United didn't pick up the slack. And that's exactly how it played out. A 1-0 defeat by Everton left Newcastle needing a goal from elsewhere in the league to secure Champions League qualification. The turning point came with just over an hour gone, when Carlos Alcaraz headed home for Everton, sending the visiting side into the lead. But for Newcastle fans, their hearts were still on Manchester United as they watched Christian Eriksen score a crucial penalty against Aston Villa later in the afternoon. That goal ensured Newcastle would finish fifth in the league on goal difference. Now, one mustn't downplay how hard it was for Newcastle to secure that Champions League spot despite being on the wrong end of a 1-0 loss at home. Eddie Howe's side were outside the top five with just under an hour left to play in their season, and they looked incapable of turning things around. Eddie Howe himself admitted as much after the match. That philosophy went right out the window as Newcastle knew they needed results from elsewhere in the league. And that's exactly what happened, in a moment that encapsulates how unpredictable life can be on match day. So what was Eddie Howe thinking when he said his side had no interest in results from elsewhere? Well, we now know it was just another day at the office for him as he battles to secure Newcastle United's European future. The team showed effort, but Newcastle were trying to outrun their own circumstances rather than take care of what was right in front of them. Howe did acknowledge that with half an hour left to play, there was this feeling that it might not happen for them. Everton deservedly won the match, and man of the match Jordan Pickford almost enjoyed a perfect double after his hometown club Sunderland's promotion 24 hours earlier. Now, if things hadn't gone Newcastle's way, they would have been left wondering what could have been. But instead, we got to see this incredible scene in St. James Park. As for Newcastle United now that they know they'll be taking part in the Champions League next season, manager Eddie Howe had some words to say about how he plans on strengthening his team in the summer. They will have a discussion with Chairman Yasser Al-Rumayyan and representatives from PIF today to set up their plans for what's coming. For Newcastle fans, though, it wasn't just securing Champions League qualification that was so important. It was living the dream, even if it did come with some uncertainty on match day.